Guys, what's going on? This is Shaylin from Altcoin Buzz. So it's just the second day of 2018 and we're seeing some really interesting things happen already. So if we just have a look at today's market cap, the market cap today is at 653 billion. In the last 24 hours, the volume has been 45.1 billion with Bitcoin dominance currently at 35.8%. So we can see that Bitcoin is sort of hovering around the 13,800 to the low 14,000 range. It'll be very interesting to see in the next couple weeks or the next couple months whether or not Bitcoin really skyrockets. But we can see other cryptocurrencies such as Ethereum and Ripple, really start making some moves. There's some other coins as well to take notice of, such as Cardano, Litecoin, which are starting to really move, as well as Neo and Monero, for instance. So let's have a look at what's happening in today's news. So the latest Bitcoin news in Russia is that the president considers launching cryptocurrency to help Russia evade sanctions. So if you're not aware, Russia has a lot of sanctions and they are really looking into cryptocurrency as it is a way that they can evade sanctions and avoid it altogether. So this is very interesting that, that Russia is getting more involved with this. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think this is a good thing? Do you think it's going to help the market, really soar forward? Personally, I think, as this increases more with time, not just Russia, but other countries start taking more notice of cryptocurrency, we're going to start to see more, cash being pushed into the market. As you can see, we're currently at 653 billion. In the next couple weeks, the next couple months, I think we'll start to see more cash being pushed in. So what else is new? Well, the Criminal Underground is dropping Bitcoin for another currency. So this is according to Bloomberg Markets, and they're basically saying that the criminal masterminds out there are in the underworld, such as the dark web and so forth, are not using Bitcoin anymore. They're using things such as Monero and other privacy coins to basically hide all of their transactions and be, fully anonymous. Because as you know, with Bitcoin, since everyone's using it right now, it's not really as anonymous as it was before. So what else is new? Well, Bitcoin's future is getting burnt. So Bitcoin futures are now down over 7% on Tuesday morning. So Bitcoin is down 0.4% against the dollar and is extended in its recent slump. So we can see that, Bitcoin has been down, but it seems to be retaining some bit of support, which is really interesting. So it says Bitcoin futures was launched in early December and is now down 7% according to investing.com. So 7% on a new Bitcoin's future, that's not really the best result out there, but it'll be really interesting to see in the next couple months whether or not this really goes the other way. So what else is new? Well, North Korea is accused of stealing $25,000 in cryptocurrency. So North Korea is less invested into hacking for top secret information. South Korea alleges and finds new ways of funding. So this is very interesting to see that they are being accused pretty much of stealing $25,000 worth of cryptocurrency. What do you guys think? Like, these are all rumors at the moment, but some of them might hold some truth towards it. So it says North Korean hackers are mining cryptocurrencies to fund Kim Jong-un regime, says South Korea's financial institute. So really interesting to see whether or not this is fully correct, but CNET is a trusted source, so very interesting to see. So let's have a look at what is happening on Twitter. So if we have a look at Verge, for instance, as I know this is a topic that is very highly out there, and you guys have constantly been asking, what is happening with Verge? Well, they've just recently retweeted this RAT protocol, which is simplified. So if we just have a look at this, we can see that, they're talking about level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, and it talks about why Verge is the ultimate level of being anonymous with the new RAT protocol. So definitely very interesting to see. I wonder whether or not this is really going to push the price forward, and what is in store for the next couple weeks, or the next couple months, I should say. So we've been talking about Ubiq for a very long time on our channel because we believe, they've won like an award in Canada and they looked like they're doing some amazing things out there. So we haven't really covered this on the last segment, but Ubiq has been nominated in Binance for being the community coin of the month. So that's really interesting to see, that a coin is actually being nominated for its awesome work. So if you guys haven't checked this out yet, I definitely recommend, checking out Ubiq, seeing what they are doing and have a look at their white paper because they look like they have a really big future out there. And also, we've been talking about Wabi, saying that it has a lot of potential to grow, especially because when the time we were speaking about it, I believe it was around $1.50, and now it is really, really propelling out there, and they're doing some amazing things. They're getting featured on more articles, for instance. And recently, they just said, in case you missed it, to all our New Year's hub, see our Wabi WeChat app in action. So without a single download necessary, Chinese consumers can purchase Walima protected products using fiat money and Wabi through China's most popular messaging app. So literally they've integrated, with the most powerful messaging app in China, and so now you can actually use Wabi tokens. So that's a real big step in the right direction, and it'll be also really interesting to see, what happens out there, in the next coming days, because this is really big. If you guys aren't aware, WeChat is used by a lot of residents in China and just all over the world. So to see that, Wabi, which is like a really small, cryptocurrency, is really making some power moves out there, it'll be very interesting to see, what happens in the next, you know, in the future, essentially. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's our news for today. If you guys are new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button below. That way you are constantly up to date when we put a video out there. And if you love what we're doing, be sure to hit that bell notification below. That way you will be notified and you'll be part of our awesome notification squad. That way, as soon as we launch a video, you'll get a notification and you can watch it straight away. And also, guys, be sure to follow us on social media on Twitter at altcoinbuzz.io. Just remember the IO at the end because we don't have altcoin buzz. But on Instagram, we are just altcoin buzz, so be sure to follow us on there. We're constantly posting some updates on here. And again, guys, be sure to join our Telegram group. We are growing pretty fast. So we're currently at 695 members. And as you can see, lots of people are dropping their questions, their thoughts, their opinions. And it's a really good way for you guys, to get your questions answered. Because right now, our inbox on Twitter and on Instagram is flooded, essentially. So this is a really good way. If we can't answer your questions, then someone else in the community will answer your questions. So definitely join our Altcoin Buzz army. I'll definitely drop a link to everything in the description below, so be sure to follow that. And as always, I will catch you guys on the next video.